औज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़्दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली औज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम सुब्हानल्लाहि व बिहम्दिही सुब्हानल्लाहिल अज़ीम व बिहम्दिही अस्तग़फ़िरुल्लाह अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मदिन व अला आलि मुहम्मद कमा सल्लैता अला इब्राहीम व अला आलि इब्राहीम इन्नका हमीदुम मजीद. In this video, I will derive the expression for the apparent weight of a weighing machine inside a lift or elevator going up or going downwards. Okay, let's start. First, we will consider the case of the elevator or lift accelerating upwards. When the lift is accelerating upwards, here is the person inside the lift and here is the weighing machine. When the lift is or the elevator is accelerating upwards, it accelerates upwards with an acceleration which is produced by the electromechanical system, the strings and cables and all that stuff, and the motor. So this acceleration is in this direction, acting towards in this direction, causes a vantage point in space to happen, which is called Tahirian center of rotation, TCR. So when this electromechanical force is applied on the elevator or lift, it causes an acceleration, it causes it to move with an acceleration upward in the direction towards TCR. So when this acceleration happens here, the body is standing on the weighing machine inside the elevator or lift. Its weight is going, the force with which the earth is attracting the body towards its center is mg, and the apparent weight is given as a reaction, upward reaction of the machine on the person. The apparent WA stands for the apparent weight, or the reading on the measuring scale on the weighing machine. So what happens here when the object, the body, the whole system of the elevator or lift goes up with an acceleration A, it replaces this part of the Tahirian centripetal force couple, the inertial force. These are the inertial forces, or the forces of Tahir. So this inertial couple, I have derived this couple in my previous videos. You can watch those videos. Okay, so when this acceleration takes the position of this mechanical force, takes the position of this inertial force of the couple, then what it does, it activates this couple. This force of the couple, this centrifugal force, both are centripetal or centrifugal, Tahir centripetal force couple. Okay, so when this centripetal force is replaced by the centripetal force acting towards this Tahir center of rotation. So when this is replaced by this, what it does not take part in any action, but it activates this component. This component acts as the centrifugal force in opposition to the mechanical force which is produced by the electromechanical system of the elevator or the lift. So it does not play any role itself, except that it activates the other force of the couple. When it activates the other force of the couple, this force, centrifugal force acting downward, come into action. So what it does, it replaces one part of the couple and then it activates the other part. Before that, both of them are inactive. They are not doing anything. But when this mechanical force replaces this inertial force, then it activates the other part of the force, other part of the couple, which is the centrifugal force acting here. So it does not do anything other than activating one of the forces of Tahir, inertial force, the centrifugal force, away from the center. This force acts away from the center. Look at this direction. This direction is away from Tahir center of rotation. Okay, so this is the apparent weight. R is equal to WA, the apparent weight that the measuring scale or the measuring machine, the weighing machine reads. So it is always acted upward because the system is going down. So it's a kind of reactive force. Okay, so this distance is taken as R from the Tahir center of rotation to the center of mass of this person inside. So dr over dt is equal to minus v. Why? Because the system is going up with the velocity in this direction. So r is decreasing, so the rate of change is going to be negative v. So when in the centrifugal force, Tahirian centrifugal force, when we plug in the values, we plug in dr over dt as minus v, so we get m dv over dt. That's how we get dv over dt. We don't replace directly here. Science is not that easy. We don't. If we do this mistake, as has been done by millions and millions of people before me, they jump lot of concepts, entire physics, and instantly become Einsteins and Newtons and nothing else. We need to understand the philosophy behind. We don't need to become Newton or Einstein. We need to understand the philosophy behind the philosophy with which the Lord of Shira, Al-Shira, has created the universe around us, on the surfaces of planets, blah blah blah, or the entire universe. When I say the entire universe, Tahirian cosmos, I mean the well-formed part of the universe. Okay, so let me clarify that the entire universe is entire Tahirian cosmos, so the Tahirian universe is under extreme conditions of equilibrium, even under extreme conditions of accelerations. Okay, so summation of forces is equal to 0. Extreme equilibrium in the well-formed universe. R in upward direction positive, minus mg downward direction negative, minus Tahirian force couple, centrifugal force minus going negative. So you see how this A jumps in here. It does not jump in directly. Don't expect science to be very simple like Einstein or Newton expected. Science needs to be understood the way it needs to be, not the way that you and your. So R minus mg minus fc is equal to 0. So mg plus, so R is equal to mg plus m dv over dt. So fc is this centrifugal force. M times this component is beta is pi by 2. So this becomes 0. This in general is not true. In my incoming videos, I will show that only at the extreme points of a circle or a straight line, these two expressions are correct. But in between, this formula is not applicable. I will show you in my incoming videos when we solve problems that could not be solved for the last 700 years or 1000 years, could not be understood with the intermediate formulas that I will derive. They will be actually the same, mv square over r dv over dt, same, but they will be separated. I will show it in another video that will solve almost all the problems in the entire Tahirian cosmos. Okay, so we plug in here, so the reaction or the apparent weight that the weighing machine will read when the lift or elevator is accelerating upwards is mg times plus a. So guys, listen, don't put the expression for dv over dt directly in terms of a. It will confuse everything and it will just make you an Einstein or Newton, nothing else. So TCR. So A activates this component. It activates this component, and this component produces the value A. Okay, now we will consider the other case when the elevator or the lift is accelerating downwards. So when the lift is both cases are with acceleration. None of them is with constant velocity. So when the elevator lift accelerating downwards, so this is A. So this causes a center of rotation. There is no rotation, but I have retained this word, Tahir center of rotation. So Tahir center of rotation will be a vantage point in space. From here to here, the distance is r, as like here in the previous one. Okay, so now the acceleration is this A. So now this A will replace this couple. When this A mechanical force replaces this inertial force, our nature created by the Lord of Al-Shira or the Lord of Sirius is nothing, a push and a pull, a tug of war between inertial and gravitational forces, or in a better way, mechanical forces and inertial forces, the forces of Tahir. Okay, so this will do nothing. This acceleration, the electromechanical acceleration produced by the electromechanical system, cable, motor, wire, motor civilization, etc., is because of this, it will activate this component now. Previously, it activated this component. Now, this one will activate this component. So this component will come here as centrifugal force, m dv over dv. It doesn't do anything in the expression except it activates the other part of the couple, Tahirian inertial force couple. I have derived this couple in my previous video. You gotta have a look at that. Don't jump to conclusions. See the derivations if you want to be successful in the eyes of learned men, not in the eyes of Newton or Einstein. So the centrifugal force is equal to m dv over dt. Okay, so the entire universe is, the entire Tahirian cosmos is under extreme conditions of equilibrium, even under extreme accelerations. So the net force, the concept of net force has devastated Islamic physics. Devastated completely. Rubbish. So summation of forces, the principles of 7 heavens and 7 earths. Summation of forces equal to 0. M dv over dt, this force. Upward plus reaction upward minus mg going downwards. Ma plus r minus mg is equal to 0. R is equal to Wa is equal to mg minus Ma. R is equal to Wa is equal to mg minus Ma. Similarly, R is the reaction or the apparent weight is equal to mg minus A. Thanks for watching. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. My next videos will be amazing.